Who doesn't love fajitas? We absolutely love to make fajitas at home. Now I realize ours won't look like these images here, but I thought they were pretty cool pictures. I thought I would just go ahead and inject them here, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started. I've got my marinade ready to go here. I've got 2 packages of this Baja citrus. I figure I better go with 2 packages because I have 2 pretty good sized pieces of flank steak. Here I have my oil, water, and vinegar combination. And I picked these flank steaks up from Sugar Valley, down in Sugar Creek area. Used to be able to get these for under $10 a pound. As you can see, the price has gone up to nearly $12 a pound. But you know what? Every once in a while it's worth it. Okay, let's get the marinade mix going here. I'll dump both packages into my liquid mix. Get all that good stuff out of there. Can smell it already. Want to mix this up pretty good before everything gets combined. I'm actually going to use a large Ziploc bag. This is a 2-gallon size bag. Get my packages opened up here. Want to move these over to my bag for marinating. I'm not going to trim these at all. There's really no fat on these to trim. The little bit of silver skin that may be on there is not a big deal. Let's get this trash out of the way. I'll go ahead and install this marinade with these flank steaks. Want to get all that good stuff out of there. No sense in wasting it. Get this spread around pretty well. I want everything covered pretty good. This is going to end up setting in the refrigerator for probably about 2 hours. Don't really need to go any more than that. We've used this particular marinade before on chicken. I've used it on shrimp. Of course, I would never go that long with chicken and shrimp. But for beef, you can go longer. Sorry if I'm obsessed with playing with my meat. Let's burn them up. Just want to burn the outside a little. Sorry, it's not dinner time yet there, girlie. It does smell really good, doesn't it? Okay, it's been 4 minutes. I'm going to flip this. I'm only going to go maybe another 3 minutes and get this thing out of here. And just an extra teaspoon of oil here. Go fuck off. Time to flip. We'll let this one rest and go on to the next step. And I'm adding 1 cup of water to begin deglazing my pan. I'll let this temperature come back up and check in here shortly. I'll finish deglazing and then continue on to reducing this. I'll continue stirring and reduce this down by half at least. You don't need to go any further than that. You'll see why. I have 1 medium-sized onion I'm going to add to this pan with my reduction and let this caramelize.
And I swears by it. The best thing purchased off of Amazon, in my opinion. I don't know where I put the cheese.
Did you just cut the cheese?
I did. I grated the cheese, but I don't know where to put it.
Moving on, time to slice these beauties up. I know they're going to be good. Just looking at the grain of this flank steak, I'm going to go ahead and slice this across the grain like you typically would when you want to make fajitas. This is the only way to do it. Never slice with the grain. You'll regret it. These were cooked to 120 degrees internal temperature in the first stage using the frying pan and then rested. You can see there it's very tender. It's not wet, sloppy. My cutting board isn't a freaking mess or anything like that. The reason for that is the final step in cooking this is going to help to tenderize it even more and just complete the cooking process, because we're actually not cooking. We're just kind of going to heat things up. Again, looking at the grain of this particular flank steak, I can see that I'm going to have to cut it just a little bit differently than the first one. I want to maintain that whole theme of cutting across the grain. Wow, look at that. I was telling you I could eat that right now. But we'll go ahead and slice it up. Time for pitmaster privilege. Just looks too good to not try. Yeah, it's really good. Moving on, half stick of salted butter into the pan with our caramelized onions and the reduction we did prior. We're going to let these cruise for a little bit. Okay, time to drop in some red and yellow bell peppers and continue this cook. We're not going to cook the peppers. They are only going to get heated. They will still have a little bit of a crunch to them. I turned the heat off on this after about 4 minutes, and I'm expecting the heat from this cast iron to carry on. And Mrs. Pitmaster is ready to plate up. She has decided to go with a fajita bowl today. She's not using grain rice. This is cauliflower rice. This is good stuff. Used it before. Nothing wrong with it at all. Oh boy, she's really scooping it up there. Oh, okay. Let's back that up a little bit. Let's add a little bit of tomato here first. Of course, you have to have lettuce with this too. Let's get some cheddar cheese on here too. Can't skip that. It ain't no good without cheddar cheese. And finish up with some Greek yogurt. And here's my favorite tortilla method. I'm using burrito size tortillas because I didn't have taco size, but doesn't matter. It's all the same. There it is. Time to eat.